isn't dated, is it? So I don't know what date he's referring to that. I can't remember, and from my impression of his recollection of it, it was something that stuck with him, and I think all of us had these moments, and I think parents as well. And I don't know whether that's because you can't quite believe what you are trying to think, or whatever. I was blinded by the medical issues in the case, which blinded me to the actions of Letby. And the timings don't entirely fit either, because that suggests that Karen Reese already knew I was calling it the Drawer of Doom, before I'd had that meeting with her that afternoon. Whereas my understanding of her statement is that she said I mentioned it then, and that's what she remembers. But that was after she had been tasked by Karen Townsend to go.
So the timings don't add up, do they?
The timings don't add up. I honestly can't remember whether I did or not. I can't remember. As I have explained already, firstly, I don't think that conversation happened. As I have explained already, Karen Reese's repeated comments about there's no evidence, really were based on the fact that I think she assumes that the evidence we somehow were hiding was some event in which we witnessed harm being done, and we were hiding that from her. As I have explained already, actually, the evidence was quite clearly no evidence, and it was all in the thematic review. The fact there was no other explanation for this. That was the evidence. No evidence. And again, you know, she was entrapped in those thoughts, having spoken to Arian Powell, who was also in that position, and unwilling to consider the concerns we were raising. As I have explained already, that I don't think the meeting notes are particularly reliable.
The timings don't add up.
I specifically remember him saying it. I can specifically remember talking to colleagues at Alderhay that same summer. Senior colleagues at Alderhay. I was blinded by the medical issue. He definitely said, that would be convenient. The epitome of no evidence. He definitely looked away and said it. Yes, no evidence. Well, I can't remember. He witnessed her coming to the side of the cot side as described in the court case. I was blinded by the medical issues. No evidence. That would be the epitome of no evidence. But actually it turned out, on further, that it was no evidence.